I find my best lessons have two goalies of similar ability with one shooter, and I find the development is rapid. You know, there's multiple things going on. You have your coach designing the drills, you have a goalie partner to model off of, so you can learn off of multiple people. You could learn from the coach, you can learn from your goalie partner, you can learn from the shooter. All these people have different viewpoints at that certain time that can help out. So if the shooter's coming down at an angle and glove side's open, and the shooter just keeps shooting it there, glove side's open, that shooter can make that correction to the goaltender. That shooter can say, hey, Coach Matt, goalie's off the angle a little bit. So all these things is just going to maximize our time together. And it's just great to have that camaraderie, that competition, even that rest. You know, if we're working so hard, you might need that little rest. Also, I find when I have two goalies at a lesson, we start quicker right away. There's no 5-6 slow reps. It's bang, we're ready to go right away, and it just really pushes the pace, pushes the tempo, and again, it maximizes our on ice goalie development. The video analysis provides the goalie the opportunity to see themselves in the net firsthand, themselves, their stance. I typically like to do two different specific angles. I like to have one on the ice from a puck perspective angle, and we'll try to design the drill as best as we can to have that puck coming exact from that camera angle. And from there, we could do different visuals. We could do different visuals or audio. So we could add coaching voiceover. We could add lines and visuals. So what I like to do a lot of times is do that on ice angle and really show them how big they are in the net, how they fill the net. Are they balanced throughout their net coverage? Are they covering only the net, or are they covering high glass or the boards over here? How can we maximize our net coverage? And I think with the kids, they really like seeing themselves in the gear. Not only that, but when they see how big they are, especially when they're out on their angle, it gives them just a ton of confidence. Lets them learn how to make easier saves more consistently. I like to also do the behind the net camera. I find that's a great time to read the play, to go over tactical strategies, lefties versus righties. Do we slide or do we stay on our feet? So I really like to do the behind the net videos for that. I also am a big stickler for details. So whether you're in a practice, a clinic, a goalie camp, I want to see the details. Who's going to cover the pucks? Who's going to follow the rebound? Who's going to be communicating with the D? And during the video, you could see all of it. And it, more than anything, gives the goalie a chance to reflect by watching themselves. The off-ice training with Prime Goaltending is designed to be quick, a lot of hand-eye training, a lot of conditioning, a lot of quick twitch movements, a lot of footwork. When we're playing goal, we don't really have to move a lot. We're in a small space, so the explosiveness is just so crucial. We have to be quick in and out, and not only that, but when we get to these places, we have to be loaded up and ready for another one, and then another one. So I try to think about how can I make each save and still be in position to make another 6 to 7 to 8 saves in that same good form. And so whenever I'm doing off ice, I always try to think about having that good loaded form where I'm explosive. My knees are bent, my butt's down, I'm not spread out, I'm ready for my next one, and then the one after that. I'm planning for 4, 5, 6, 7 progressions later after my first save. And so during our off ice, we really try to hammer out the agility, the balance, the mental challenge of knowing where to go. And then we relate it right back to our goalie movements. You know, it's always our eyes first, then our hands. Everything's just going to move very similar to how we are in the crease. I find the off-ice training really helps the goalies hammer in their good athletic positions. I'm talking about being disciplined with your legs bent, knees bent, butt down, and just ready for 1 play, 2 play, 3 play, up to 10 plays in that same loaded up athletic position. So we're always looking for safe, most to-date trends, whether it's proper squats, proper footwork, proper positioning. We're looking for safe, effective, and efficient goaltending. And it's cool to add some of that off-ice skill and challenge and athleticism and then carry on to the ice. We have a tennis ball machine that we like to shoot to the glove side. We do different variations, whether it's going with your hockey glove, going with your blocker. We do all different variations of catching. We don't just use the tennis ball machine. We have a couple other things too. We use a couple cool Hecko sticks that have different colors So we're challenging not just our reactions, but our brain, our eyes. We're just really trying to overall challenge our athleticism.